Hi, what's your name?
Cookie Johnson.
Cookie. Okay.
Not the Magic Johnson's wife.
I know Magic
I'm
Johnson's
about to
wife.
say,
I
Okay.
know that
Cookie
was
Johnson is
a
looking a little
Johnson
different.
and
Okay.
Johnson. Okay, but you got the same exact name.
I do. My oldest brother named me that at birth.
Okay, okay. How old are you, love?
I am well, June I'll be 59, so I'm 58.
Okay, 58, looking good.
Thank
Where you
you.
calling us from?
North
North
Carolina.
Carolina. Throw your hands up.
You
Um,
you were here in Charlotte. I'm not in Charlotte. I'm about an hour away.
yeah.
But I couldn't get tickets. They were all sold out for kitchen and cocktails. I missed you.
Oh, well, listen, I'm going to tell you this. I'm coming back Memorial Day weekend for Black Menswear. We're doing our first joint venture together. We're doing a private speed dating event, and you have to be
Look at
selected.
that.
So I'll let you know when the
Look
time
at
that you can
this.
submit to be one of the ladies to be selected.
You gotta do a deal to get men to come to these raggedy events. You have to have a sponsorship. Somebody gotta funnel you men to fill up these damn events. Man, please let us continue. Oh God.
Girl.
Okay.
Okay, we'll get to that. All right, Cookie, 58, North Carolina. You have any kids?
No. I have a goddaughter. She's 15. She's wonderful, but no biological children.
Okay. No biological kids. You ever been married?
I have. I've been divorced for
Oh,
24
wow.
years.
Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I am a phlebotomist. I'm in the healthcare field.
Phlebotomist. Okay. So we got Cookie, 58, North Carolina, no kids, divorced, and is a phlebotomist. Let's do it. What's the zodiac sign?
I am a Gemini.
Okay. What kind of man you looking for?
Ooh, Jesus. I said Jesus like I'm looking for Jesus. I'm looking for my Boaz. I don't want a broke ass. I don't want to beat your ass. I don't want a lazy ass. I want a Boaz. So I want a man of God. I want one that's okay with no sex before marriage. No, yes, I've been married before. So, yes, I've had sex, but I was in the confines of marriage. So, I don't want these people in the comment, the men said, oh, and then she wants to hold out now. As I'm 58 years old, I don't have to prove that, but only to my husband how good I am in bed. So, we don't test the cow before we get the milk.
Let me ask you. Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
Damn.
Okay. I do not have all the superficial requirements as far as height and all those kind of things. I just don't want a man with that has female breasts. I don't want his breasts bigger than mine. I want him to have a chest, not breast.
So you do
I
have
don't want too
physical
much stomach.
requirements.
I got a little pudge myself, but that's natural as a woman. You guys will see.
Ma'am,
Man.
there's a lot to address here.
Man. Oh,
Let's start with the Boaz. I'm tired of y'all using Boaz like y'all don't know.
They're just
Like
invoking this man's name or this story, but they don't know the truth behind
have
it.
y'all read the story?
Oh,
have y'all read the story? Have y'all read the Bible where it talks about Boaz? Y'all keep talking about y'all want Boaz, but y'all not Ruth. You gotta be Ruth to get Boaz. Ain't none of y'all Ruth. Y'all more like a Jezebel. And y'all want a man that got an Ahab spirit. We had to go to church today. I'm sorry, y'all.
You got to invoke the scriptures now. You see what you did?
Go to church. We gotta go to church because I'm tired. Y'all not Ruth. A woman of Ruth's character and morals gets a Boaz. Not y'all. We'll go deeper into this a little bit later, but that's one thing. She's talking about Boaz and whatnot. She got no kids, 58 years old. She got divorced 24 years ago. So at the end of her fertility, she getting divorced.
Out. Mm-hmm.
Why you didn't have no children with that man? What? Why you didn't stay with that man? Was he not Boaz? Anyway, and then she talking about no sex. Okay, well I can understand what you're saying. Okay, I've only had sex in the confines of marriage. That's fine. But, ma'am, so you telling me this would mean in the last 24 years, that means you've been completely celibate then. That means you ain't had no type of sex because that would be outside the confines of marriage.
Right.
You want
That's
us to
what that would
believe
mean.
you want us to believe that you've been celibate for the last 24 years because you've been divorced for 24 years.
Right. And she says something about how good in bed she is. She don't got to prove it. Well, you might have to. If you've been dormant for some damn 24 years, you're going to have to show and prove, old lady.
You know, in high school, I used to play the trumpet in band. Now, I ain't played the trumpet in about 10 years now. I can't just pull up and start playing the trumpet.
Come on now.
And I did marching band as well. I can't just pull up to the field in the heat of August to band camp and say, look, I'm ready. Let's start marching. I'm being passed out.
I'm saying that's true. Some things are like riding a bike, and some things aren't.
Some
and
things aren't.
That's not like riding a bike. No pun intended.
And why is all these old ladies hidden about senior citizen age talking about
saving something? Like, what are you saving it for? That was
for the Lord.
Thank you. That was potent. That was pertinent when you was younger. Oh, I was in marriage and all. That would make sense when you still got some womb left to give, some fertility and all that. You 60-something. You about to be 60 years old. What you saving it for? Saving it for what? For who?
What you saving it for? Just go on and keep it then.
Yeah,
if you saving it, just go ahead and keep it.
And as like you just said, if it was dormant for 25 years, for 24 years, you might as well just retire it. Just leave it hanging up. It's done. Don't even bring it back down. You're gonna bring it back down. If marriage in 2, 3, 4 years later, it'd be 30 years since you done used that tumbleweed flying around the cat.
You had forgot all the moves, and mind you, the moves that you used to do 25 years ago, you probably can't do it anymore because you got bad knees.
Right. It might not even suffice, even if you could hit it. We had a new day. These kids is freak nasty out this month. Man,
you got bad knees, ma'am. I know you got bad knees. And then she talking about she got the little pouch. It's normally in women, we got a little pouch. Now we're gonna see the Kendra cam, and you can't really see it because she got on all these flowy
and she probably
dress.
got all that snatched when she unfurled that old
right. It's probably hit the flow. But let us continue.
See me when I do the Kendra cam, so I'm not out of shape by any means. So I don't want someone that's out of shape, but you don't have to be. I don't want a gym nut either. I don't want somebody that requires us to go to the gym 7 days a week.
He can't
I used to be a gospel aerobic instructor,
but not that.
So I keep myself kind of fit.
Okay, you keep yourself kind of fit. Okay. Now I gotta talk about this Boaz. Did you make that up? I've never heard that.
Oh no, there's actually a preacher preached that. I guess actually just came from Wednesday night church service, but a preacher preached that on the internet. He went viral for it, and I loved it.
And he said,
he said because Boaz is spelled B-O-A-Z.
Okay. So give it to me again.
You don't know this?
First person that I've ever heard it from.
Oh. So I said I want my Boaz. So Boaz is the story in the Bible. Be real quick. He met Ruth, and Ruth was gleaming in his field.
In
other words, she was
poor.
Don't
know none of this.
She didn't have anything. She was in his fields gleaning for things, for food. And so he saw her, and because of her beauty, he knew he wanted her. So it's not that he knew she was poor, but I don't want a man that doesn't look at.
Y'all need to stop mixing Bible stories. Y'all gotta stop remixing it. Okay, Ruth was married to a man, and her husband died, so she was widowed. And she took care of her mother-in-law. She converted to her mother-in-law's religion and took care of her. Her mother-in-law husband had died as well. So I think they came into the land of her mother-in-law or something like that. And then she was gleaning the fields for them to get something to eat because they're widows at this time. You know, we're talking about biblical times.
Biblical.
Widows and whatnot. So they're gleaning his field to get something to eat. He notices it, and he don't. I don't think it's automatically her beauty. It's her kindness and her good character that he was taken aback about. You know, she is a good woman. Like, she did not have to take care of her mother-in-law. She really didn't, because her husband is, deceased at this point. He's gone.
Went on with her life.
So she took it upon herself to take care of this woman. So he saw the kindness and goodness of this woman's heart. Like, this woman is a woman of God. Like, I'm sure she probably was beautiful. I don't know.
Right,
we don't
but
know
I
what
don't
she
even
looked like.
remember them mentioning that. Or if they did, it was later on.
Yeah, I don't remember that. But
it wasn't this
what
beautiful.
I took from
it wasn't that. It was her character. We read
it was her character. Yeah, that's what I took from it. It was her character and whatnot. Right. So she talking about beauty. You ain't beautiful.
And we don't know what your character is like.
Not that you ugly, but don't put yourself up in there with the beautiful category now. Right. And what, like you just said, what is your character?
We don't know what your character is like, and it wasn't based on your beauty. That's what I'm saying. And then let's go to our dumb, dense co-host here. You didn't know that, Kendra the Christian with a K? Kendra's Christianity. You don't know nothing about Ruth and Boaz. You know nothing of this story. I don't consider I couldn't even actually call myself a Christian, but I know the story. We've read the scripture. We know, like I know if I'm familiar with this. You self-proclaim, this is her, the Christian. Kendra's Christianity with a K, like her cousins and everything else. Yeah, her Christianity has a K. Ain't no Jesus Christ that we know, or no scriptures that we know. She don't read none of that. She don't believe in none of that. She's sitting there nodding along, looking stupid. Oh my God, let us continue.
You know, what a woman makes, what a woman has, but just look to say, hey, this is my rib. This is going to be what I want on my side. Or, you know, I want to be my woman, my ride or die. He's not necessarily concerned about what I bring to the table other than what he sees and that he likes in my personality and my looks.
Okay. But you didn't say the tagline again. I want you to say the tagline.
Oh.
Shut up.
There's a lot to it, Kendra. I might have to send it to you so you can.
Girl, you're making it difficult.
I said I want my Boaz. I don't want a broke ass. I don't want a beat your ass. I don't want a lazy ass. I don't want a. I forgot the other now. Kendra, you put me on the spot.
Okay. So now, do you have more deal breakers than those, or those are all your deal breakers?
I mean, of course, I do want a man that is a provider, a protector. I want a man that is not afraid to show his emotional side. Because I want a man that knows that he can safely trust in me with his secrets. So I want him to be able to show us all
your secrets. It's not safe with her. I wouldn't trust her.
I'm done.
Because why you gonna say that off the bat? Like, I feel like that comes along with the relationship. You can trust each other with secrets, you know. Right. She's saying, I want you to trust me with your secrets. Right. Like, there's an ulterior motive.
Get me to trust you.
Right, like, give me your secrets.
Trust you. Yeah.
Like, right. I'm wearing a wire.
Snake. Yeah. Pour water on a snake.
I'm wearing a wire. You know, you can trust me.
I'm recording all of this, and I'm going to use it against you. Right. At some point. And she's saying about she going to church. That them people ain't telling y'all the right scriptures in there. This is why people stop going to church, man. She said she just came from Wednesday service or whatever. She said, like, hold on, like, ain't nobody This is what you got out of the scriptures and what they said and all that. You misinterpreting the scriptures, or they telling you the scriptures wrong in there. Some of them preachers, you gotta watch what is being produced in it. Mm-hmm.
And a lot of these women, they always see what the man like did. Like, okay, she's using Boaz. You know, he had land and things like that. He had resources. He was a provider and all of that. So she always like these women always see what the man did. Oh, I want a man like that. But what did the woman do to get that man? Again, Ruth was a woman of good moral character. She took care of her mother-in-law, y'all. How many people would take care of their mother-in-law after their husband died?
Right.
It'd be a dip. Look, look, we ain't got no more connections. I don't like that lady anyway. I'm gone.
Right.
You know, I was cool with her because, you know, that's my husband, mama. You know, we got to be cordial. I'm respectful of the lady. I respect her. But he gone. Oh, shoot, I'm gonna dip. But this lady, she stood with the lady, even converted to her religion. She said, "You are my family now." Like, y'all not doing that. Y'all never taking account what you have to do as the woman to get this man. Boaz goes on to be the father of Obed, who is the future father of Jesse, and Jesse is the father of King David. So
legacy.
He produces his legacy, his lineages produces the King David. And you ain't got no fertility yet left, ma'am. Ruth was about 30-something years younger than you. She was still in her youth. She still was a youthful woman.
Yeah.
That had fertility so that she could go produce a child for Boaz. And so that he could do his part in the lineage of, you know, of Jesus and King David and all of that. What do you have to offer this man, this Boaz? Because it's not your womb. It's probably not your femininity, because I only see that.
We don't know your character.
And we don't know your character. And you're not giving him no sex. You talking about
you ain't even got that.
You promising that it's gonna be good when you get married. You gonna give him some fire.
Yeah, right.
You promising that cat finna be.
Right. Sure it is.
You
ain't
not
used it in 25 years. Okay.
How much do I have to stress that you not Ruth? I'm sorry. It's okay. You don't. But what happened to individuality? You don't have to be Ruth. You could be whatever. What she said her name was? I forgot her name. You just be you.
Cookies.
Cookie. You be Cookie. And find a man for Cookie. You over here looking for another man. You over here looking for another woman's husband. Boaz. How about you go find whoever's for Cookie, whether it's Earl, Jacob, I'm trying to think of
done.
Carl, whoever's for you, whoever's for Cookie, that's who you need to find. You looking for Boaz. Who is your Boaz? In a sense, meaning who is your Carl?
Man,
that's who you need.
You go over there. You go over there fucking around. You're gonna be a dumbass. That's what you're gonna be. Fucking around this old lady. Man, please, man. Stop.
Lord, let us continue. Let us
outside. I don't want him to be a narcissist. I don't want him to be feeling like he can't cry or show feelings because he's a man. I want him to feel that he's got a safe place with me.
Should he look a certain way? You already kind of talked about it, but do you have more to add to that?
I just don't want a man with, like I said, more breast than me. You got it. If you got more breast than me, and my breast is not big, I don't have the Kendra breast, but
What's
if
the
I don't
Kendra
have,
breast?
Pause.
girl, you be having that cleavage going.
Pause.
I don't have all
Hey,
that,
yo.
but I think
And
I
I
think
want to
more
just
than
say
a
this. My breasts are real. I know y'all don't, but some people don't believe it and try to argue to me. I've never had any body surgery. So let's start there. My body
No
is
surgery.
1000% got it from my mama and my daddy. Now my lashes and my wig, that's
I'm not
another
surgery,
thing. I
stupid.
bought those. But okay. Back to you. All right.
Oh my God.
I actually believe her when she says she has not had any body surgery. The reason why is she been eating good. She got money
Yeah,
now
walk
and
out.
she eating. If you see her pictures from 10, 15 years ago,
She
when
was
she ain't
hungry.
had no money, she was hungry. She
Hungry.
was skinny. When you're hungry and you're skinny and like that,
You can tell.
you ain't got no money. When you
Yep.
get some money, you get a little weight.
Yep.
She got some weight,
Bingo.
and then I guess she probably just toned it, and whatnot. Like
Maybe so.
sometimes
You
she be
just
looking a
gain
little
weight. Now,
fluffy.
sometimes you just go through a progression. Like you get
Exactly.
thicker as you get older. She
Right.
damn sure
So
looking hungry.
she did. She looked hungry. Go look at her pictures from like 10,
Radio
15 years
days.
ago.
Yeah, go look at the radio days. Hungry.
She was hungry.
Oh, I didn't say
No,
your
you
breast
didn't,
was right.
but people think that. No, I was just adding it because people think that I had a boob job and I really never have.
No, but I'm gonna go with something a man told me a little while ago. He said, "More than a mouthful is too much anyway." So I got a mouthful.
She has a mouthful. Okay.
Hey, yo.
You hear this, right? You hearing this?
This is a woman looking for Boaz, y'all. Talking about she got a mouthful.
A 60-year-old woman.
Kendra didn't understand what she just said. Like, do we have to break it down for you, Kendra? What she just said?
God, man.
And we talking about, and she talking real sexual for a woman that ain't had sex in 25 years. That I guess that kitty over there purring.
Last hoorah. That's that last purr. It's taking his last breaths right there.
That kitty is purring like.
Good. Great.
Lord, let us continue.
What about should he make a certain amount of money?
No, that's that. If he's going to be a provider, he can bring to the table whatever it is that he thinks is going to provide a way for him to be the man of the household. And the Bible said if a man don't work, he don't eat. So
there's not a dollar amount he has to make.
No.
Okay, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, I'm gonna step out. I'm at the gas station, so we're gonna step out, try to get him.
You better get your ass away from the gas station and go home, Granny. What you doing out in the darkness of night at the damn gas station?
This why she need a man to pump her gas. She tired of pumping her gas and being out at late at night.
Man, look.
Man, that wig is looking a little slanted.
See, I'm gonna put this on my car.
Right. Wind.
Uh-oh, you're not gonna be able to see me there, Kendra.
I love that you look like you're well put together.
Thank you.
Except that wig.
Excuse me, sir. Can you hold my phone for me for a second?
Oh no. See, that tells you alone.
You mind?
See, you about to get kidnapped.
You know what? Let me just say.
Go ahead, Queen, please.
Babe, if a woman ever asks you, can you hold her phone and take a picture of it? Don't do that.
I ain't holding.
I'm playing.
But I will. I'm in the city, so I'll take pictures of like family, like y'all all get a picture, like all of y'all get a picture. I'll take it for you. Like I'll do some shit like that. Like that's just like helping out. Like okay, one of them gonna be out the picture. They gotta rotate. Now y'all all get in the picture. I can take the picture for you. And you do it like that. But all this type of shit, I ain't participating in none of that.
Let me get my best pose. Nah, ma'am. No. You need a man for that. You need a man.
You're right. Pay me my time. I'm worth more than that. Like, come on now. And then you telling this man that you alone.
To hold my camera.
Is it you?
I gotta get a stranger to see. This how you get followed.
Step back.
Okay, bring your camera down, sir. Bring it down. Okay, bring it
directing
down.
him
We
and
see the
stuff.
outfit.
What is that?
Okay. We see you, girl. All right, baby.
Thank you.
I told y'all it was flowy. So that little pooch, or whatever she had going on is
Hot.
real flowy so that you can't see it. And this ain't no fit woman. She done lied. That look, y'all see that chin? That
Them
ain't no fit
chins
woman.
with a Z.
Yeah,
Put a Z on them
but I
chins.
don't expect her to be super fit. She 58.
60 years old. Okay.
You know? Yeah.
Uh,
She not like fat to me. She got a little weight on her, but she not fit. Don't sit up here and lie and say you fit now, ma'am.
Yeah, she said
I
beauty and
appreciate
all
it.
that. I mean, come on, that's a stretch.
Show me him.
Oh,
Show me him. He don't want to be on the
sir. Do you
camera.
mind? It's the Kendra G show.
Hi, sir. Are you single?
Oh,
No, he's with a
Oh,
woman.
okay, I'm sorry. I want no problem.
see, about to get that man. He already hot because he did the thing. He gonna get some fire when he get back in that car because he held the camera for her.
Exactly. See, look, if I'm sitting in the car, who is her? Who is she?
Man, this old raggedy
You know-
goddamn app, man.
You know her? Do you know her?
He gonna get the questions. He gonna get all the questions when he get in the car anyway. He's trying to get up out of there. Damn,
Right.
man. I'm trying to be nice.
He was trying to go. He tried to get home.
Put him on the camera. Are you
Look,
single?
Now that man got to explain that he don't know that lady.
Oh my lord, man. This is bad.
This is wild.
Come on, man. This show is cursed. This ain't no good for no men. Stay away from this show. Please, please. Like,
please stay away. Even if she asks you to hold
bystander.
the phone.
Like he's a bystander. Like, oh,
and he about to get in trouble with his lady.
She gonna be on the show. She gonna call. Yeah, I was the lady at the gas station when he was holding the camera. And and here go this dumbass. I remember that. Well, she gonna be next on the show. Oh
Lord
God,
have mercy.
Hey, Miss Lady, I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. Girl, you can't be asking somebody man to hold the camera shot. You gonna get jumped at the gas station.
Kendra, I didn't know.
Because you asked a random man.
I thought it was single. You can be asking no man to say, child, have that lady and jump out that damn car.
She was smiling.
Okay. I ain't want no problems. All right, let's go to you. So when was your last relationship, Cookie?
Okay. 20 about 9 years ago.
Okay. So I don't want to get up all up in your business, but you said earlier no sex until you get married. So how long you been celibate for?
About 7 years.
Okay, 7 years.
So we disprove that she hasn't been celibate for the last 24 years. Let's go back. She said that she has sex inside of marriage. So this next man, the Boaz, that's supposed to come along, he's supposed to wait for marriage. She made a whole big thing about she only has sex in the confines of marriage. But you gave it up 7 years ago. Then you can't say that. You can't say that you only have sex in marriage, man. Lord, if you let them talk, they'll expose everything. Let them talk long enough.
Lying. This lady talked all this biblical talk. Lying. Coming up here with this nonsense. Come on, lady. Saving it for who? Get out of here, man. Again, go over there. Go. You try to be Boaz, you dumbass. You go over there if you want to. Please, man. I'm done.
Celibate for 7 years and no sex until marriage.
For me, no. I mean, I'm going to kiss you. I'm going to hold you. You know, I might whisper some sweet things in your ear, lick behind that ear, lick them eyelids. We could do some things like that, but we have to stop at a point where we get hot and bothered.
I feel disgusted.
I thought she was going. You know what?
I feel disgusted.
Oh Lordy.
You know what? If that's your thing to have your eyelids licked.
Oh God.
Keep that to yourself. But I ain't never heard that as somebody's kink though.
Mm.
And the fact that she wanna lick somebody's eyelids, what do you get out of that? You know what?
Oh Lordy Lord.
Again, we talking about a woman of the cloth, a woman of the Lord, talking about licking some eyelids and behind your ear, and she gonna whisper sweet nothings to you and get you all hot and bothered, but you gotta stop. So she gonna leave you on blue balls. She gonna leave you on blue and tell you, oh, but I'm just saving myself for marriage. So you gonna do everything else, heavy petting, as they used to say. Heavy breathing. And then she gonna leave you on blue.
I can't.
This is a woman that came up here talking about she was looking for Boaz. You think Ruth was doing all of that to Boaz?
Lord, help these old biddies, man. This is crazy.
I think we ain't heard enough. If y'all want to watch the rest of it, y'all feel welcome to. It was the eyelids, licking the eyelids for me. I feel disgusted.
I thought she was gonna say she was licking something else. I thought we was taking a turn into that sphere. Lord have mercy. Look, we just don't even pay them no mind, man. They come talking about these Boaz. They want biblical characters, fictional characters, Marvel characters, Disney characters. Somebody said it in the comments, man. Shout out to you. I can't recall off the top of my head. This is the Make-A-Wish damn show. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Like, you got to be that to be that. You want to, first know the scripture before you start asking for the benefits of it. But you got to be the other part of it. If you want to be Ruth Boaz for this situation, you got to be Ruth. You want a Boaz, you got to be Ruth. You want this, you got to be that. Like, it ain't just automatic or guaranteed. You're going to have to live up to that. We don't know this woman's character. She seemed decent enough, but she's all over the place with it. She's in church and then she lying about if she, trying to quell I only do things in the confines of marriage, lying. Like, then you get a little freaky at the end. You're disrupting this brother. He's doing his thing. He probably on the couch or outside at his homeboy house for that evening because he messing with you, trying to help you out. And all the while, this damn dumbass sitting there smiling and giggling and don't know what the hell this lady talking about and claiming to be a Christian. I'm done. This is the clown show. Queen, please give us your final thoughts so I can close this out.
Shout out to Ashtray. That was Ashtray that commented and said it's the new Make-A-Wish Foundation. And we agree with you, bro. It's definitely a Make-A-Wish Foundation. They out here wishing for biblical characters, biblical men of legacy.
I'm done.
Boaz.
What else can you say?
Let me just say it again. You cannot get Boaz if you're not Ruth. And matter of fact, you not Ruth. You Cookie. You're going to have to get third shift at the plant. That's for you. The average, regular brother. A regular guy. Not some biblical character.
Lord,
you're not Ruth. You're not Ruth. You have to be Ruth to get Boaz. You have to be. So stop asking for Boaz. And go read the scripture and see see how Ruth really was. Go study her character before y'all start talking about, because they kind of just leave Ruth out of the story. Like, it's just all about Boaz. like Ruth didn't exist in this story. There was a chick that came on Kendra G show talking about she wanted a Bathsheba and David type of love. Are you freaking serious?
Really? And they got it backwards. See, that was the part that he was betwixt by the beauty. Like,
right,
he just saw her and she's beautiful. I gotta have it. See, she reading the wrong damn scripture. I don't know what church this lady go to. And you got the scriptures confused.
And that's the same church that Kendra go. The new Christian with a K of our Lord and Father, the Protestant Baptist Catholic First Methodist Church.
Done.
That's what they go to. That's what they go to.
Have mercy. Gee, man, look. Enough with this. You guys heard what we think. More importantly, we want to know what you guys think. So jump down there in the comment section and let us know if you agree, disagree, if we were on base, off base. You know, we are 360-degree thinkers on this platform. Free thought, always promoted, celebrated #1 here. Leave a like on your way out. Sub up if you so choose to. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we drop some more of them bangers. And we appreciate y'all for coming out this evening. Coming out to these videos. We couldn't do this without y'all. We love y'all. Y'all be safe, and we'll catch up with y'all on the next one.